Hello everyone and welcome back into the channel. I'm going to show you kind of like the state of the Dynasty, Marshall Dynasty. It's been rough to say the least. Our team is kind of bad right now. I mean, this is what I wanted. I wanted a slow burner, so I guess I'm getting what I asked for. But I mean, we have really no speed. Our quarterback is and he's a freshman. He's 3 TDs, 3 interceptions, 62%. We're getting used to our new playbook where we got new coordinators. Our running backs, I mean, we haven't been doing too much. Our defense was holding Alabama. Thank you. But our defense was holding Alabama for at least hanging in there with Alabama for the first 3 quarters. And then the Ohio game, I was like, man, this will be easy. Well, Mayweather, the guy that I was trying to key in on, the only speed I really had on offense besides Culver, uh, he gets a ruptured disc. So let's see. And I haven't been talking too much because I've been up late with my wife and everything's been sleeping, stuff like that. So I haven't been on speaking too much on these games, but I've been wanting to still play and get content out there. But recruiting's been kind of difficult. Everything's just kind of been a little tough, but I'm switching gears now and let me see if I can. No, I can't offer no more than 10. Let's see if we can hard sell him. I mean, we've been stuck with getting 2 stars because really, I mean, I haven't wanted to cheese too bad, but still, even like a team like Marshall gets will get 5 stars, so or not 5 stars, but 3 stars at least. So I've been kind of looking at the playing time a little bit in these recruits, so is it yummy in your tummy? Let me see. What is your playing time? But yeah, everything's just been kind of difficult. We started out 0-2. I don't look for us to. So we've been going recommended, but I haven't seen it like change anything. So maybe going forward we may do our own thing. I think it just keeps what's already there. I guess it's already set. Let's take a look at Boise State. See what they look like. Probably all, I would say all 80s is what I'm guessing. At least close to it. But Boise State would be a weird game to where I'd probably turn around and beat them. That's the way this game goes. Probably. Hopefully. That's wishful thinking. I mean, offensively, I mean, they're just a tough team all around here. But we do have them at home. So, and I have changed my depth chart just a little bit to help me out. But we're going to get into the game against Boise State. Give my son something on his TV while we're waiting here.
This is Joe C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our side.
I did check in with the Boise State head coach before the game. He has great confidence in the line of scrimmage and their ability to run the ball today. That's because he has got an experienced back. With the freshman quarterback, if he doesn't like what he sees, he can hand it off, and they will plan on having great success up front. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Broncos ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field for the first possession of the game. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. Things did not go well in that loss last time out. He was picked off 3 times and sacked 5 times. Running inside, it's Price. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He's out past the 35. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Price. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted.
I think I need to slow down my offense, to be honest with you. I gotta stop calling plays so fast. Let the time go down just a little bit.
First down gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to...
Makes a grab and room to run. Inside the 20 and out of bounds and the 19 on the big run.
How many ways can I get to my guys who can...
That and don't be afraid to get the ball into Culver's hands more.
This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge.
Wish I could really get Judah Price going, though.
Coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And he waltzes in for the score.
There we go.
Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
I really like that drive.
I mean, I've liked the freshman quarterback to be a freshman, and with not a high throw power, he's been rolling a little bit for me. I mean, picks, yeah, but 2 picks last week really hurt me.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's
He's a freshman. I feel like there's something we can build on with him.
78 yards down the field.
We have his
Finish it with a 9-yard
deal
touchdown
breakers
run.
like an A+. So even if he gets better, I don't think he's going to be.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee.
That's
as
why
he
he's
stops
starting
at
over
14.
Fox.
So Boise State's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Sire Gaines, in their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Here's the pressure. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game.
Good job,
if he could have
defense.
squeezed it.
Hopefully they want to stick to the run, because my defense has always been good when teams, especially CPUs, trying to run on me.
Hauls it in, looking for space. He's got great speed.
I should have cut
Very
that to the
little
right.
will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Keep it on the ground.
I mean, we'll get back into this Dynasty like full force to start winning some games, because it's kind of, like I said, it's been fun, but at the same time, losing, it's rough.
Coming into this one, they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
It's complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Marshall will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.
Come on, get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds.
That would have been.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon.
Yes.
He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now.
And as soon as I say
they've got
that,
a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a first down. They'll give it to him again. Fighting off the
come on now, let's tackle. Let's not make me eat my words.
It all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Five-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, going RPO on that second down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up third and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance.
Goes high to pull it in. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Herrera. Looking to scramble. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
We're taking this to the quarter.
Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Looking to fire. On target. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the 1st down.
The run inside. It's Price. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure.
Stuff like that, like you've got to hit that.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That is a sophomore offensive.
You've got to make that pass.
And we hope he's able to return soon. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Marshall.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
He'll try to loosen him up from deep in his own end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved him forward just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
He's going to take off. He's got enough for the 1st down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. Running inside. It's Gaines. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Under fire. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Herrera. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now...
That's what I'm saying. I mean, besides the Ohio game, my defense has been holding. I got to get something going here. Come on.
Take another one just like it.
I mean, I thought about putting Haggerty in at receiver just to see if I can get anything going.
Makes its way back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice
I'm having to force it into double coverage with Culliver just so I can get something going.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. He's taking the shot.
Come on, that's got to be PI. He's holding me the whole time there. They don't call that on this game. Unless you're something way off from the play, they're not calling it.
But later in the game, if I'm this offense,
I'm
continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Marshall will be forced to punt. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone defense. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Using his legs, it's Gates. Could be an alley. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to...
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
There we go, defense.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And it's an
Good job,
exit
defense.
for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running, and you can see he takes off, and the defense closes in fast, and the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Oliver. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this 1st down.
Get in there.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1.
I mean, guys, I'm really trying to win these games.
That's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nice and in front of them. They're going to make the catch. And they're
Get
going
in
to
there,
take
Bryce.
it a long
Come
way.
on, man.
Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. And beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 2nd and goal, he
There we
carries
go.
again. Touchdown, Marshall! Great job by the back on the option. That touchdown puts them up by at least
There we go.
2
We
scores.
got to get a win here.
Probably,
Let's get some morale built.
starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass, it's Herrera.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gates. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The
Tackle,
Broncos
tackle,
will
tackle.
punt this
Let's
one
go.
away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll Put
All
that
right,
return
field
to
goal
a stop
range.
at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Culliver. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on second.
I knew it.
Fires and picks.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, make this tackle.
And a sensational return, and they finally
He dropped
stop
on me
him
right there.
inside the 15.
I didn't see him till I threw it.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
I won't hit that this year. The turnover margin of
3 timeouts.
10, I think I'm at -7 right now. I don't know if I've, well, I should be at -6. I just did have a fumble recovery.
Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh, come on. Get a hand on that ball, man.
A great catch in the end zone.
And earlier this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Punch it out of the air. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Zings it complete to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it again. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they get
I may have to end up changing quarterbacks because, I mean, he just can't get the ball out there.
Not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job at his decision-making.
Looking to pass. It's Herrera. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And we are headed to halftime.
We're going to take a look.
Headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us
I mean, I don't think we go Fox, though. I mean, don't know. Don't know where we go quarterback-wise.
A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on week 3 action.
I mean, we need so much that it's just, I don't think it's so much necessarily him. I just don't get any separation.
And it's the home squad engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by.
Let's see. Terrible speed. He's probably just a terrible quarterback altogether. Where's your throw power at? That's what I'm saying. How fast are you, Wadmer? I mean, we've got no speed, no throw power, nothing on roster here. So, I mean, it's kind of like live and die with him. I mean, we can't throw conservative. We can't throw deep ball.
Downs, a tight tactical game where just about anything could happen.
Defense, you got to keep playing hard.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Pressure coming. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
I was about to say, break that up.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
We're going to stick with the quarterback. I mean, there ain't nothing else we can really do. I think I should have bit the bullet, at least for this year, and went harder after Khalil Wilkins.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start.
I mean, our special teams has been our best.
The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. The run inside. It's Price. And he has a solid gain before the defense.
Let's lean on this run game a little bit, like they were saying pregame.
Pick up on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They go right back to it. There's some room. He works his way inside the 30.
White, he keeps getting hurt.
Picks up a first down.
I spent too much NIL on him for him to keep on going out.
And a good
Bunny.
solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I shouldn't be, but I'm afraid to throw the ball here. I mean,
you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush is on him. Got his man on the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he'll be a bad quarterback if we can get some speedy receivers. Come on, Weedman, you got to hold that.
Opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes in between the uprights.
I'm glad they fixed that this year. Usually if you get those side kicks like that, you miss it no matter what.
Down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From what I've seen, too, you got kickers this year that's actually look like they may go pro on the game. I know in prior years that's something that you didn't get.
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
There we go. Make that tackle.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that.
Now we're going match coverage. I'm audible one, so I don't like match. That's where you get burnt.
Running downhill and making a tackle.
The short hands, it's Bates.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback.
Maybe it's just
DB way off of the receiver.
I don't understand. I get myself out of position in match coverage, I believe.
Looking downfield, it's Herrera.
There we go. There we go.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level.
Field goal,
free safety
anything.
level,
We
and
got to
the
get
strong
points on the
safety
board
level.
right here,
Bringing in
just to have some breathing room. I mean, I think this team, the way it's set up, we're going to compete for the Sun Belt. And that's really the only thing I want to do for right now.
Finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. On the run, it's Price.
Oh, come on. I didn't bring him that way. I was pushing him to go outside.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
And that's what hurts us, too. We haven't had a tight end that can get out in space either.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Come on, some kind of points. Some sort of points this drive. Hate to say it, but I'm going to be a little bit more conservative.
Easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest.
Yeah, Boise State win.
Nice execution. First down.
Running inside.
It's going to be big.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
All right, let's see. We're going to have to take him out. He's going to fumble. I'm putting Culliver even though he's slow.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I hate that stance. There's something about it just throws me off.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Like it messes with their acceleration.
After a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football?
There we go, offensive line.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
There we go. There we go.
All the way to the 2-yard line.
Perfect drive. Perfect drive. I mean, we've had to take the ball out of the quarterback's hands, but perfect drive.
Trying to punch it in.
Get in there.
Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Of course you're hurt.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And they cannot afford to lose this guy. Such an important part of their running attack. We'll have Holly check on his status. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. Touchdown, Hurd! And they add 6.
Look at the shoes. Look at the shoes. What? Good. Offensive line's taking a beating though.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Guys, thanks for watching. If you're in here.
Field, only 49 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines.
Yes! So I'm saying this defense has been lights out today.
Defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown.
But I said, watch, we'll play Boise State good after getting beat by Ohio the way we did.
Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Pocket breaking down.
That's the way this game is, man.
Not much of a chance.
These tough teams, you're like,
to avoid the sack.
I don't want to play match.
But it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game.
Sky against the computer for some reason is a lot better than match. And I blow it. I got caught watching. Got caught watching.
Takes it down to the 37. The Broncos right after the huge play through the air back to the line.
But that's why I play safety. Helps with deep passes. If you get caught out of position.
And Marshall is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are.
Then you can't really worry about guarding everything like you can with a middle linebacker. Like a middle linebacker, if you use them, you can literally guard everything on the field. I mean, in the middle, anyway.
The run inside. It's Wiley. Had to work.
But other than that one big play, my safety play's been pretty good.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
I just gotta be like, play the run, and then if the run's not there, get back in position.
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Looking for
Like
the end
that.
zone.
I mean, I tried. I knew where it was coming, but too slow.
The Broncos fight back and take the lead.
And what?
Man, oh man,
This
it doesn't get easier than
commentating
that.
on this game has been kind of off too this year.
Defense, nobody around.
All right,
Easy
more
catch,
running.
easy catch.
I mean, we've leaned on it, but I don't know if we're going to be able to continue to lean on it.
Inside is 5.
We're going to try.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
Yep.
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
And this guy really has been a
I'm just afraid I'm going to end up fumbling with him.
When his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Little short.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth
Let's
quarter.
try this Omaha fade under. I haven't done that today.
3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. Makes a catch.
It's a pretty good play. Because you kind of key in on if they crash down on that guy I just threw the ball to, that fade should be open. So, I mean, it is a pretty good play.
Get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Motion from the wideout.
Yes, get that block. Get that block.
And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. After the complete, they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and
I'd rather take the
goal for
points here.
offense.
I mean, every running back has that Ashton Genty stance, too.
Slams it ahead. Stop. Nothing.
That's good. I mean,
Right in his tracks, and it's
barring a field goal block.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense.
I mean, I hate to beat Judah Price up like that.
You got the other offense where you want him. Now you get to
I can't remember where he went. I don't know. Was it Independence?
Big plays. You're in a really good spot.
I can't remember where he went.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle. It's Bates. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back at the 30. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting...
Give the dog a bone.
The Marshall offense makes its way back.
Beating those guys down, yeah.
And that interception
That's what we do.
Well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Grabbed behind the line. It's Culliver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding.
I would say we just be smart with this.
I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying
maybe,
down, getting ready
shoot,
to play
I hate
that. Nice
to
job by the defense being
do that
ready
too.
for that play.
Let's do a mid-screen.
And guys, they really
Not doing a, because it gets too wonky with the slip screens so far this year.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver.
There we go.
They'll make the stop.
Keep the clock running. Field goal a little bit more breathable.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
No quick scores. Keep everything in front of us.
Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
Gonna run sky concept. I'm just gonna keep everything in front of me. I'm not dealing with things across the middle here.
Play action on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wagner. They stop him almost.
Let the defense make some stops or make some tackles.
Pick up the first. The Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Keep that clock rolling.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got him.
It's all right.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Keeps everything rolling. I mean, I know the time stops while they're setting the clock chains, but
going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
You want to make sure to maximize.
They want to run the ball, okay.
And he gets it out to the 41.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
That's caught. It's Temple. They've got it to the 49-yard line.
So it's that keep everything in front of us. Keep everything in front.
And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry up.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the big fella. And you don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gonna take a shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late
There
in the
we
game.
go.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, from what I can see here on the Marshall sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we
So far, our biggest upset in the Dynasty.
Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one.
We played some tough teams, but we've also got mollywopped by tough teams. I did like, you know, like I said, if you watched the last episode, I do like how we were able to stay in the game with Alabama through the 3rd quarter. I mean, it was like 20-10, but it's Alabama. I mean, barring like a couple turnovers there, we may have flipped things. That's what I've got to do. I've got to get these turnovers.
He leaves it with the back. Finding some room.
There we go.
He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock.
And we get to take a knee.
And they'll be able to run it out. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10.
And you've got to feel good if you're this offense, right? To come out and to make as many plays as you did in front of your home crowd.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still
Judah Price.
Factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the
I hate being that conservative, though. I like to be up, get up, and stay up. I mean, I'm sure we all do, but pause.
College football.
2 interceptions. I mean, 70% completion percentage. The one was me. The other one is us. He don't have the throw power. But the one was definitely me. Because I seen him drop and I threw it anyway. Like it was like I couldn't help myself. Martin with 12 pancakes. How many sacks? We got 3 sacks, 1 interception, 1 fumble recovery. Scoring wise, I've been trying to roll 2. We leveled up. Let's see. And where I'm going to change coach, I may spend like 50 on him if we don't get a job offer that we want if we win 8+ games. I've got to lab that anyway before I do it, because if I'm able to not get Marshall back, verbally committed. Quan Lampman. Jeffrey McGrath. I know a guy by that name. Kona Afalava. Afalava David. Cornell Hennish. The Birdman. That's gonna be our dude right there. Cornell Hennish. We're at Georgia State, so we could theoretically get our one of our coaching aspirations. Let's see. Verbal commit. Let's move our commits up. He's verbal. Another verbal. So recruiting's starting to go a little bit better here. All right, let's see. Lampman, McGrath. I want to keep it strong on Hendricks. Mebane. Let's see. Ready for visit. What is it? Offense. I mean, I've got some guys for Old Dominion. Who is my complimentary? I mean, I know for a fact I have guys scheduled Old Dominion. Oh, okay. Hit him with the playing time. Let's see if we can get some complimentary. Why are these guys like not complimentary? Boone. I was about to say, I don't know why Duvall wouldn't be. Sometimes you have to like refresh it. Playing style. Ooh, Coach Prestige is bad, bad, bad. You get negative now for bad visits, too, so. I mean, I think you used to get negative, but I played with Miami for so long that I didn't have negative visits unless I messed up something. All right, let's see. So let's see if we can get any kind of upgrades so far. I don't think so. Oh, I have it on auto. Okay, so in season, I'm doing my own thing. But I do have it on auto, so. No, yeah, I do. All right, but let's try to play this Georgia State game.
Welcome to the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, and Center Park Stadium. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the Georgia State Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here.
We could get to 2-2 with this. Force them to 2-2. So let's see. I'm gonna look at the their depth chart. Let's take a look here. See what we're up against. Hakeem Crandall. He is fast. Their receivers, I'm not the most worried about. Their offensive line is decent. Their defensive line, I'm not worried about. Their defense in general, I'm not worried about. So, really just got to watch that quarterback, see what he's going to be doing.
Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started.
See if he's going to take off on us or.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Ah.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. And here comes the junior running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Running inside, it's Price.
But these are like games when their defense is like overpowered. I mean, it don't make
Didn't get much
sense.
done on that first
Got a
play of the
terrible,
drive. It's 2nd and 11.
terrible defense, but you're
Back to
gonna
pass. Under fire.
tear me up
Got it.
defensively
Great pressure by this defense.
just because you're playing at home.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on 1st down for negative yards, and now you take a sack now on 2nd down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake.
Breaks into the open.
There we
He
go.
slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is
I'll
not
probably
a
have to
waste.
wear down
He's
their
not gonna
defense a
outrun
little
any
bit here.
defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Price.
Oh, come on.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Marshall will be forced to punt. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. So Georgia
My punting
State's
has been
offense takes the field for the first time in this game.
splendid.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory.
There we go, defense.
Oh,
There we
they
go.
really could have used that catch there. Physical
Yo, Benma.
pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes a move. This guy is a
I had that hold.
Man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return.
We gotta see if we can get stuff to the outside here.
They'll move the wide receiver. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Price. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
See, when I have to rely on the pass or when I start throwing the ball, that's where we start going downhill.
Looking to fire. He's going to run it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air.
Come on, Culliver, you gotta. I mean, all conference, you have to.
Those are frustrating, man. Those are
Let's go for the points. Let's not be dumb right now.
Seeing the middle of the field come open, the 1st down marker's right there, and that's a big, costly drop for this offense.
And they decide to trot out the kicker.
I mean, the way I look at it, we won that exchange.
And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Yeah, my kickers have been, I mean,
yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
I think I paid them quite a bit.
Panthers offense comes
I don't
out
know.
ready to
I have
go
to
on
check the
attack.
NIL on them.
They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Who is this quarterback? Because if he hits the portal, I may go after him. Because, I mean, he's not a good thrower, but at speed.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets a block.
Wow, who is number 92 over here? Or 82?
Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's
Price.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
See if we can get this fullback guy up here.
Here on 3rd down. Handoff to the
Get that.
There
we go.
Move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
He was our biggest recruit of the year. I mean, I think he was a 3. There are only 3-star we signed.
Hand it to him. Let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one there.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Trying play action.
Yeah, I'll just take the sack there.
And he'll be knocked down at the 40.
All right.
Oftentimes in play action, you're asking the
Don't do nothing stupid. We can flip the field on them at least. Yeah, I got you.
Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Looking right.
PI, thank you. Right after I said, don't do nothing stupid, what do I do? Something stupid. I shouldn't say that, you're right.
And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Price. Oh, he's got some space. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 2nd down coming up. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment.
All right, through 1, they're not getting anything going offensively, which scares me because once if they get rolling.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. A run for the quarterback. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the...
Makes the catch, and he Quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a
Thank
bad
you for that
position,
pass
the
interference.
offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
If we get up by 3, we sim.
And with the extra point, they're now
Get up by
a
3 scores.
touchdown and a field
Whether that
goal
be,
at 10.
it's got to be at least 17.
On that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Panthers' offense comes out ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to buy time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
All right, let's get up by 3 scores. Simulate this game. Get that 25 for next year. Because that's a road game win.
Wants to bring it back.
Oh.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop.
I keep having it, but
at the 39. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Offense does not look bad.
I mean, but 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense
should have hit the check down. I've seen him.
Play at the 37-yard line.
But at least now I'm starting to take sacks and play smart.
On the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner is stopped.
The quarterback's still freaking me out because I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't be, but
keeping it on the ground inside.
They just get a little bit of something going.
Knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
I don't want him getting in a rhythm on this game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
No. Come on, my guys are just slow.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
I mean, I'm in position. I'm going where it's still, like, I know where that is, and it's just...
Seeing the spacing, running back starts to creep down the field. He delivers it to him, and man, is he fun to watch. That dude catches the football. Everybody in here holds his breath because he can take it the distance.
Why are we, like, playing man in that situation?
Makes the big play for this offense.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gives it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard
No, it's still
line.
good.
They threaten deep in the red zone.
Yeah, it's still good.
After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long 1st down marker just short of the goal line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Good.
He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. This is now a 7-point game.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the
Get the ball out.
Sacking him back at the 10.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Firing to the right.
God, y'all got to come up and make a tackle there.
Good execution.
That's terrible.
They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
I love when offenses see defenses and read them. Nice job. Defenses sitting back on 3rd and long, playing soft coverage. Get the ball to your playmaker and let him do the rest. Nice job seeing it. Nice job executing by this offense.
It's caught downfield. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Murray. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Caught. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's in. Touchdown.
I'm talking about going up 3 scores and then
Nice job putting
boom, boom.
Together. Nice job
They got me.
punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much.
That's the thing, though. Like
offense.
70 overall.
Going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting
Defensive
extra
line
pressure on the opponent.
getting 5 sacks in the 1st half. Come on, game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got the quick pass. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it'll be in.
Can you not catch, dude? Like you. That's the reason you're out here. You're a bigger guy. I figured you at least have hands.
That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football, he was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Price.
What's that, holding?
First down with the throw, and he'll
Come on,
get
be personal
more
foul.
after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still...
Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone.
There we go.
Touchdown, Marshall.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he puts through the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 8 team.
That was big right there, scoring before half, because they're starting to get some momentum on offense.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments,
who is
to
this?
create
Tackle.
some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this
Tight end
offense to
tackle.
set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. Jumped on top of the pile.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Yeah.
He'll pull it down.
There we
He
go.
was
Because
fighting his way
if he
through
would have
those
threw
sticks, but
that,
they'll
just
stop him a
tossed
couple
that.
yards short.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for a push on 4th
Come on,
down.
get that. Get him. There we go. Get him.
Short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Stevens. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Marshall. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where
maybe a crease. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Price. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurd!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On defense, man, it helps.
I'm going to sub out Warren because he had a problem last year. He got hurt. So right now up 2 scores. We don't really necessarily need him in here.
QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
I feel like they're going to burn me on that
Georgia
later.
State ready to go with another
Like he's just
first
going to
and
be like, oop.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Murray. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll throw it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quarterback adapting. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy,
is he back in again? How?
Fear into the heart of a defense.
I took the dude out, and then he comes back in with broken ribs. Thank you.
4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The run inside. It's Price. Makes it past the marker. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Plows through the defense. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
Snags it and he's open. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Marshall doing damage through the air, and now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Marshall moved the chains through the air. Now they have it on first down. Seven-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Breaks into the open. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push. Lead. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job.
So Mahone is hurt. Let's see how bad it is. No, I guess it was just for the rest of that game. McKalen Warren. I even substituted him out, and I guess he was in on rush defensive tackle. I didn't know. Has anybody else that's been I've kind of, I mean, I know it's college football, but I've been kind of just disappointed with how many constant upsets there is in this game. All right. I'm going to get my recruiting in. He hard committed. I thought I had more commits than that. Let me check on my guards. He's a verbal. Virginia Tech verbal. I'm gonna remove him. Oh yeah. I mean, it's broken. The Dynasty mode, I kind of figured was going to be in a bad spot. That's kind of what I was iterating on at the beginning. It's like it's hard to get players. It's the CPU is doing some funky things with recruiting, but that's always been the thing. I've been playing Dynasty since 01, and it's always been the issue. Like CPU team building, just a bunch of different stuff that's wonky. I mean, I knew it, but I mean, what else are we going to do? I mean, not play the game? This Marshall Dynasty was just like, this is my tune-up Dynasty until patches come in. I mean, and to kind of show you guys a little bit of my house rules and things like that I'm going to be running forward with. But I do appreciate the heads up. I do know that it is funky right now. So, and it's probably not going to be fixed. So I mean, what we're going to do? Wait months from now and see if it's fixed? I don't think it's going to be. So we just play what we got. Play what we got and hope. Oh yeah, that recruiting 4-stars, that's always been a thing too. Like there's 4-stars in the game that aren't recruited. Like that's been the thing since, like I said, 01. It's always been a thing. Like he's not showing the community really anything new. I mean, maybe to people that have only been playing the game since the last 3 years. But like I said, I've been playing this Dynasty since Dynasty came out with Joey Harrington on the cover. So I mean, that shows you how long, and it's always been the same thing. It's just with Call Me Jaden, I actually agree with him on one thing with this game, is I don't think that it should be 3 stars and above. Like you shouldn't have 2-star players, 1-star players on this game. Really maybe go up to like 2,000 players because there's like 1,800 or so that's 5 through 3 stars. Maybe go up to 2,000, take out the 2 stars, 1 stars, and maybe make the bus system a little bit more. Like, say you recruited a 3-star, make him like theoretically a 2-star if he's a bust. And I mean, it needs a complete overhaul. That's why, like last year, when everybody was saying, "Oh, we need NIL," I said, Man, there's so many like game-breaking things that's always been in the game. Let's take care of that first before we put NIL in the game. I mean, but everybody wanted NIL, and it's just an extra programming thing that, EA is going in the right direction. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but it's like, let's take care of what needs to be taken care of first. Like the recruiting problem that's always been team building problem. Let's take care of that. Yes, PC. I am trying to see what PC does do to the game. Unfortunately, I don't have a PC. Really, the only reason that I even play video games anyway is college football and about every other year Madden, because I'm not big on Madden anymore. I used to be when the early 2000s days when the game was actually good. But I would like to get a PC. I'll probably actually, when I get my house and everything fixed, that's why it's been a little bit of a issue with getting recording and all that stuff. But when I get my house fixed, I may get a PC just for that reason. And also, my wife plays Ark, and she tries to play it on console, but it's not the same. I would like a PC, but I'm just afraid that once I get a PC, my wife's gonna take that. With the way that the systems are nowadays, you should be able to download mods. I mean, there's mods that's put out on like Ark and things like that. You should be able to download mods. Yeah, it does suck, man. It does suck. But like anybody that's really played this game knows how this game is. Like it's kind of like a legacy issue. So I mean, that's why I'm trying to show people how to dumb down the game, because in previous years, you could take a team like Marshall, and by year 3, you're competing for natties. Like, to me, that's not fun. I know a lot of people just like to do things like that, but me, I like a slow burner. I like, hey, I'm taking Marshall. My natty will be like a Sun Belt championship. But I'm trying to show people how to dumb down the game, because EA is bad for, especially in these sports games, putting in placebos that really don't do anything to the game but make it easier. I feel like on Heisman, if I'm playing just like I just played Georgia State, that should be competition. I shouldn't be able to take a Marshall in and beat an Alabama at the current state of my team. If I build my team up to like all 80s, I should be able to compete somewhat, maybe upset every once in a while. But yeah, that's been Virginia. I mean, Virginia's like a 3-star school, but that's why you just gotta, maybe next year they just take out 1s and 2s and only have recruits that are like 65 overall and above. Because personally, I know 4 guys that were 2 of them were 4-star prospects and 2 were 3-star prospects. The 3-star prospects I practically begged to get on a team. So I mean, 2s and 1s, they're not getting recruited in real life. So that's where the game is lacking. I don't know if anybody's been signed here yet, but let's see. North Carolina with 9 2-stars. So they're just shit on their NIL. They're shit on their. That should be 3 stars. And look, there's no Pittsburgh. But this should be all moved over. Just have like 2 stars and stuff be walk-ons. Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that. And anybody signed, there's no 1 star has been signed, but they shouldn't be doing it. Even a marshal shouldn't be doing that because really the way that college football is, it's like they're wanting quality over quantity. Like, say, I can only sign 15 players. Go to the top class? Okay. I mean, North Carolina's third with 9 2-stars right now. The top class is Pittsburgh. I mean, I seen last year you had West Virginia at the 14 spot, and they had like 4 3-stars and like 9 2-stars. So, I mean, it's... Yeah. And that's why I'm playing this one on... I would suggest if you do play a Dynasty, play it on Cloud. Don't play offline. If you do, like if you have to have that itch to play it on the Cloud. That way, usually whenever they do patch stuff, it patches your Cloud Dynasty. So if you do want to play something, play Cloud. And like I said, dumb it, since the CPU is dumbing themselves down, why not dumb yours down? I mean, yeah, it's definitely rough. It does suck. But, I mean, in years prior, I mean, this is probably the worst it's been. You're right. I mean, usually you had teams, North Carolina always did it, Virginia always did it. So I would, after there was like, 2 or 3 patches, I would start a dynasty up. And behind the scenes, I was actually using these teams like North Carolina, like Virginia, USF, teams that I've seen historically just recruited terribly, and I recruited for them. It took a lot of time. I mean, there are workarounds if you have but not this year. No, you're not a bother at all. I like actually. Now I don't think they could patch this either. So that's what I'm saying. Like, are we going to continue to play the game or not have a game? And that's kind of why, like, you see my board right here. I have 2s and 1s, just like the CPU would. And I have a couple 3-stars sprinkled in. Like, I mean, it sucks. But to me, that's the way that I can dumb down the game to where, if I go after these cheesy 4-stars that just aren't getting signed, then what is the state of my dynasty going to be in 2 to 3 years? I'm going to be beating everybody by 30, and that's not going to be fun to me. Like, I pride myself on actually having a little bit of competition in mind. I don't want to take someone and win 5 straight natties. Like, that's cheesy to me. Yeah, this is going to be maybe like a next year thing, but don't hold your breath next year either. I don't think this is ever going to be fixed, because it's like, hey, you're going to buy the game whatever it is. I mean, so unless they just take out 2s and 1s altogether, like Jaden had said, I mean, I've thought about that for a long time. They need to just take those out, at least till the I mean, it would be something very weird, but the way that I say it is like, have like another week to where you're blindly just going in and picking up guys. Like for walk-ons, like, hey, you have you have so many extra things or something that you can do at the end of the transfer portal, and you can go in and there's too many. For me, I just think there's too many players. Like 4 stars. Let's see. Let's just go to it. So I get a precise number. I don't know why I'm saying it like I'm not on the game, but 4-star prospects. We have 443 4-star prospects. You have 138 teams on the game. And then really, like teams like this, it's something with the game. Say, well, Georgia's like the worst. If you get a guy that's like, in years past, he wants to go to Georgia, and Georgia don't recruit him, he will not, like this guy. Miami's not even going after him. I mean, you got Clemson. I mean, these guys aren't getting recruited. So I mean, yeah, it's the worst I think I've seen it. But like I said, what are we gonna do? We gotta play a game. At least me, I'm gonna play it. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. I mean, nobody getting offered. Let's see 5 stars. Well, I mean, they're getting offers. It's theoretically, I guess they're getting offers here. But let's see how many are not getting offers. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, you have over 100 players, possibly 200 here, that aren't getting offers at all. I mean, it's like and that's kind of why I try to shy away from it, because I'm not saying that EA is doing this purposely, but something's wrong here. Like, I don't know if they're doing it for I don't know. I mean, since they're catering, but since they're catering to the Dynasty players, I'm trying to find the actual loophole to where they're going to start with microtransactions. I think my opinion, I think they're going to they're going to start leaning to a competitive Dynasty mode, to where, like, I don't know how you would really change it up with cut and mutt, but where they're catering more to the online Dynasty community instead of just the Dynasty community. Because say you have 10 friends here and you have these 200 prospects. I mean, then it would get competitive, because you guys are gonna be basically going after all these guys that have no offers here. So, I mean, I don't know where they're gonna get microtransactions in on that. Maybe through equipment, maybe through jerseys. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but back in, I think starting in like 09 to like 14, it used to be if a new jersey came out, you had to buy a season pass to get the jerseys. And I'm waiting for stuff like that to come back in the game. Microtransactions, when it first came out on this game, was pretty bad. Like, you had to pay for jerseys, you had to pay for certain upgrades to coaches and stuff of that nature. And I'm ready for that to come back. Like, I think that coach upgrades is going to be behind a paywall. Even playing against the CPU, and hopefully if it does go behind a paywall, then you can buy it one time and it goes throughout all dynasties. But I don't know. Like, it's Yeah, I mean, I knew it was bad, but I tried because I can't help but like say this. Dozier or whatever his name is here. Since I see it, it's hard for me not to be like, oh, that would solve so many of my problems. But where I want to keep this dynasty dumbed down, I don't even want to look at like. That's why I turn on auto recruiting just to, keep it kind of the same. Yeah, it's I mean this is bad. Like I think that at least all 4 stars should have offers like and then when you get to 3 stars like let's see here. Let's see the offers for the 3 stars. I mean, maybe maybe the caliber of teams that have offered, maybe offering that. But, you got Big Ten teams, SEC teams offering scholarships to 3 stars already. That should be like your pickings of when everybody's gone. Especially for like a Mizzou, Texas A&M hasn't offered, but like, I mean, I could see Illinois. That's kind of realistic. TCU, Arkansas. Just kind of get jump on the guys before, but Texas Tech with having they've got a. I mean, in Miami, Ohio, like that's realistic. These guys are going to be early season going after those kind of guys to try to just build for a MAC championship. UCLA with the money they have, they're not going to be going. I mean, yeah, I watched the video too. I commented a little bit on Jalen's thing. I agree with a lot of stuff that he said, but let's see. I mean, even the 3 stars, like I said, this should be like a end of season and kind of like you're in the transfer portal just trying to scramble for guys. Look at a really big school. Yeah, let's see. Just look at the conference here. Let's look by conference. I mean, Vanderbilt, of course, I mean, they aren't going after Kentucky. I mean, the bigger schools are going to get the bigger players, but like I said, you got Texas A&M with some of the most NIL. They're not going to be going after 3 stars this early. Let's see Big Ten was. I mean, even Purdue, they would probably be going 3 stars. I don't think they would sign 5 3 stars, though. But they'd be going probably 3 stars right now. Rutgers, I mean, they kind of fixed Rutgers a little bit because Rutgers was like 29. Maryland, I mean, yeah, it makes no sense. You're definitely right on that. But the way I think that recruiting should be is like 4 stars, sign kind of early. I am in, but 4 stars kind of sign early. Let's see, week 5. But I would think 4 stars kind of sign early, especially if the team that they have interest in is also interested in them. It's kind of like, hey, where you already are signed, and then the commit, like you're basically already should be in like a soft commit stage by like week 1, and then the rest of the teams are battling to take that away. 5 stars should kind of be like a long, drawn-out process. 3 stars. No, I'm kind of done with my gameplay, so it's good to talk about the state of the game. But I'm kind of done with my gameplay right now. But the state of the game, I think 5 stars should be drawn out. Unless it's just boom. Hey, I want to go to Ohio State. I'm in Ohio. Ohio State offered. I'm going there. 4 stars should kind of be treated that way. 4 stars are like realistically the first guys in real life to go, because 5 stars, you got to work a little bit. People are behind the scenes trying to get the best offer they can as a 5 star. 4 stars are like more of like, hey, I picked this team. This team offered. I've been wanting to go to this team since I was. 3 stars are like, all right, hey, who's gonna offer me? Who's gonna offer me a? Yeah, it's the worst we've ever seen. So, my suggestion, if you are playing the game, go after 2 stars yourself. Sprinkle in a couple. I mean, especially if you're using a small school. Sprinkle in a couple 3 stars. Don't go after the cheese. That way you can still play, have some fun, and you're not completely ruining your dynasty, like I said, by year 3. So I would just go after like 2s and 3s until say I build Marshall up by accident to a powerhouse, because this is not what I'm looking to do in this dynasty. I'm trying to keep it dumbed down. I'm trying to keep it to where, hey, I'm going a good year's 10 wins, a good year's 9 wins, a good year's 8 wins, like 8, 9, 10 wins, and competing for conference. But if I get to where, what I really wanted to do with Marshall is take them and reiterate some things in the American, like let's see. My main thing with this is I wanted to later on take like Marshall, James Madison. Well, if they don't butcher everybody's butchering their stuff. Southern Miss, and put them in the American, really, and keep probably North Texas. The only team that I see taken off is I would probably put USF in the Big 12 to reiterate some of their rivalries. And then Big 12-wise, what I was going to do is take probably Cincinnati, West Virginia, and put them in the ACC to reiterate some of that. But hopefully, like the American doesn't butcher their teams until then, because, right now you got Memphis. Not competing. It's bad, but we may have to keep our teams at like 66 overalls. I know it's not what people want to do, but keep your teams kind of dumbed down too, unless you're playing. Let's take a look back at that. Unless you're playing in like a conference where. What do you mean? What's worse? Out of what? But unless you're taking like a school in like the SEC or a school in the Big Ten, then I wouldn't go after a lot of these. There's a fine line. I think you could, if you're looking for conference realignment, I think you could go after 3 stars. But unless you're in one of these big conferences, I wouldn't go after these big time players right now. That's like me when I do my Miami dynasty. Let's take a look at Miami if they have signed nobody, because I don't think they're even offering. But what I'm going to do when I do my Miami dynasty is they have a history in the last 2 games if you turn on auto recruiting, they go after 4s and 3s. that's what I'm thinking about doing when I do the Miami Dynasty, especially if this isn't fixed. But turn on auto recruiting for week 0, scout my players, turn on auto recruiting, and then let them fill my board. And then even if I get locked out on, I was going to do it with this one, but it's so hard to even sign 2 stars right now that it goes hand in hand. The cheese of the 4 stars goes hand in hand because you don't have Miami or Clemson or you don't have Miami, Clemson. You don't have a lot of Ohio State. You don't have a lot of teams out here like actively competing for these 4 stars, and that is why there's so many 4 stars that are just available. What I think it is, honestly, let's look at this. I think every team hits the recommended tab. With a, since I'm done with this Dynasty, let's fire up a different one, just so we can get into this, because this is a good talking point. I'm going to just fire it up with Miami just to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. This has been the problem. It's the way that the board's set up. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You may already kind of know, but you have a recommended tab for everybody, and I think that the CPU is going off of their recommended. Oh, no problem, bud. But this is what's going on, I'm pretty sure, and what's been going on forever. Is you see recommended? I think that's all that they're going after. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got 9. Well, let's see. Let's get the rating. Well, I don't know necessarily. I thought that the board would kind of be weak. I'm used to Miami's board the last 2 games kind of being weaker, but it's full of 4s and 5s. But this will give you an idea of what they do with their boards. Is they're kind of going recommended, I think, and then it's constantly. Say I turn on auto recruiting. It's like always cycling new guys, and I don't know why. They don't stay on the board. Years prior, it may. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that is. But say you. I'm trying to find if there's an actual correlation with what the CPU is doing for him recruiting wise. If there's a problem that maybe we could bring to their attention, because I thought maybe it was on that recommended tab. All right, let's see. But I don't think that's what it's going to be. They filled the board. I really don't know what the problem is. Years prior, that's what I felt like the problem was that recommended tab didn't put enough players, and then the CPU for some reason is when you have it on auto recruiting. I know it's constantly kicking players off. You could have them first overall. The CPU should be pursuing those guys and trying to get them locked down. But let's see, rating. You got interested 5 stars. Why are they not going after? Yeah, and I don't I don't know what's programmed in there to where it's like, I mean, at least go after the interested guys. Because I feel like in real life, like, hey, there's a 5-star safety that's out here, and, well, maybe not 5th overall, but say something happened here and it was like 1st, and he didn't go after the 1st guy. It's like, you should know that at least a player in your own state that's a 5-star, you should know that this guy is wanting to come to your team. He's probably came to a bunch of your camps. He's probably, you should be in pursuit of him. But yeah, I don't know what's really going on with it. I mean, there's nothing there that you can really pinpoint to see what's going on with them. But just for instance here, let's go to national rank. And I'll let them, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 5-stars. We should be pursuing those 11. All right, let's advance a week. I'm going to advance a week and show you like where they just will, at least in years prior, I don't know, I haven't labbed much this year, but years prior, all those 5-stars, or most of them, would be gone. Like, I may have 3 left. Let's check national rank. I mean, they're keeping them on the board this year. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, but yeah, I'm going to advance the season, but it's like it just falls off a cliff. Like even our auto recruiting just falls off a cliff. Okay, let's see. Let's see, national rank I think is where I had it. Ah, shit, hold on. I keep cycling through there. All right. What do you want to see with him? I mean, you got all big schools. They're all pursuing him like they should be. Cardell Bags. Yeah. That could be a problem. I thought when they put NIL in, I think it should be blind. I don't think you should know exactly, hey, I want 140, I'd just say $1.4 million to come play for your school. It should be blind because, all right, the way that and like the top bidder should get them, if they're going to have an NIL. Yeah, exactly. But the way that, I mean, and then the CPU behind the scenes is probably doing the same thing. Yeah, they're probably doing the same thing. They're probably, who knows if Ohio State right now isn't offering 125. I mean, their interest meter is going up, but it's Ohio State. I mean, I know they've labbed to where, if you offer less than then you get a negative, but I don't think with big schools, let me see. I mean, because even me, look at me, even though I'm lowballing his offer, if you look down at number 9, I'm still gaining a little bit of interest. But NIL, I think if it's NIL based and that's what's messing the game up, put everybody at 0. Like me, the reason I'm saying that is this Ebikiti or whatever his name is, he's not going to, I mean, unless he's kind of fibbing to get more money. I don't think that, say, Alabama or say Ohio State offers him like $1.2 million to come to the school. If he's in negotiation with Alabama, I don't think he's going to tell Ohio State, "Hey, I got an offer of 1.2 million," unless he's trying to make more money. But like, say Alabama offered him, he would probably keep it hush hush and probably say, "Hey, I want 2 million to come to your school." But that's why I'm saying blindly, and then the top bidder should get the player. I mean, with effective like these big schools, like say you're in a recruiting battle with Ohio. Say I'm Alabama and I'm in a recruiting battle with Ohio State. I should have to, if he likes Ohio State and say they're offering 1.2, I should have to offer 2 million to get him. Like, I mean, it shouldn't stop like this. Like let's go to recruiting here. And I kept telling everybody last year in these wish lists that have the powers that be that kept saying, "We need NIL, we need NIL." I said, "No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't need NIL." But, I mean, I'm not blaming them for it, but I knew it wasn't going to work. But, like, look at this. And we don't know what that number is. Is this 280? But if I want to keep offering this guy my whole thing here, the 3,865 that I have up there, I should be able to keep going. I mean, they thought that the game was going to be more realism to it. I mean, yeah, if they fixed it, if they fix it, it will. But I don't want, like, NIL, in my opinion, was a dumb thing to even integrate into the game because recruiting was already easy. I thought that, you had to do something different than NIL because now you've got the budget, and especially now with all these guys being messed up, you have the budget to get these players, then you're going to easily get these players. It made recruiting that much more easy for big schools. And, I mean, without competitive balance. I mean, because say I had Ohio State, I'm offering this guy, say I got 5,000, like it's a new fresh year, I've got 6,000 coins to Miami's 38.65. I'm going to go in and offer this guy 280. He's going to be locked up in. That to me is bullshit. Like, and I kept trying to tell everybody, the NIL is going to ruin this game. It's going to ruin this game because they can't even get the legacy issues figured out. But the powers that be had to want NIL, and these they catered kind of to these quick rebuilds, and I guess we should be happy because, at least they're doing something. But this placebo effect and this cheese stuff, like it ruins the game for guys that's been playing this for 20 going on 27 years now. Like, it's been playing Dynasty mode for 27 years. This is it's unacceptable. Like, to I mean, even like I said, let's go into his recruiting, and I'll kind of see. I'll have to turn it back off, like the auto recruiting. Yeah, they can't patch it, but it's like next year you have to have a plan. They have to have some kind of plan. But let's turn auto recruiting off, and let's see how powerful that NIL is. See if I jump someone like Ohio State, or at least get in the top 3 ready to jump them. That's what I didn't want. I didn't want, like, unrealistic offers to these players just to get them. So let's see how overpowered that is. Because I'm 9th. I should be getting ready to be locked out. I offered him 280, I'll probably jump top 3. If not first. I mean, 5th. I mean, I probably jumped on him a little bit too late, but